I've always wanted to talk about this almost ever since I started Vartalab. Social media really frustrates me. Not exactly social media, but the relationship that I have with it, and the way it makes me feel, and of course, the way that it's designed. It's so much easier to just drown out your emotions now. If you're sad, binge watch that away. Tired, just put on something, it'll make you feel better, more energized. Bored? Pick up your phone, scroll away. You don't need to be bored anymore. You get the deal. And the truth is that you get the deal because either you've felt that at some point or you're doing that. And I binge watch instead of getting those things done that I truly value. And why? Simply because those things are harder to do. They require much more effort, and unfortunately, with social media, there's instant gratification. I don't even have to work for it. And that's why all of us are kind of addicted. And the thing is that nobody actually wants to admit to themselves that they're addicted to social media. Because it's so normalized to just say, oh my god, I'm so addicted. And oh my god, I'm always on my phone. And then just move on. We throw it around as if it's all well and good, and it's okay, everybody's addicted. But I'm pretty sure that the way most of you use social media at this stage shouldn't go unchecked. And low-key, some of you guys have lost your drive and potential all of a sudden. But it's all justified, right? I mean, you had a bad day, or maybe you just finished class and you could really use a break from all of that studying you've been doing. Or maybe the deadline isn't until 2 days, so it's okay if you start off with things tomorrow. It's okay, you'll be fine. What could one single video do, right? Lies all of us tell ourselves. Class A addict behavior, if you ask me. But right now, all of your actions, all of this binging, this addiction, it's all justified. Give me a break, man. I need to stay on Insta to talk to my friends, or I need to get that update on the class schedule, or man, we live in a pandemic. Cut it. Just give me some slack. People are dying over here. Let me have my moment. Apart from these lies, the issue is that we've all began to create this persona of ourselves. Like a person that's carefully carved out just for those people who follow us, so that they look at us exactly how we want them to look at us. And it's fun to alter others' perceptions of us and kind of manipulate it or control it so that they see exactly what side of us we want them to see. But then it takes extreme forms where you're now mimicking someone's behavior all of a sudden, and you've gone down the spiral and you don't know even who you are. We've all become this 2D audio-visual experience for each other. And now one whole dimension and two whole senses, the sense of touch and smell, have all just been cut out of the human experience. I don't know about you, but I've always related people and situations to smells. I've always hugged people when they're sad and hit them on their arm while laughing at their jokes, played with their hair and put my chin on their unreachable shoulder. And now, that's gone. I've wanted to talk about social media for a very long time now. And I tried to make this particular video multiple times. And every time I tried to make it, I sounded phony or there was something wrong. So I decided to sit down with a friend and really talk it out, discuss it, and take things for what they are. And here's that conversation. At least most of it. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
गुड इवनिंग दोस्तों, आज हमारे चैनल आज हम बताएंगे लेजर अकाउंट कैसे बनाते हैं। तो हमने पिछले चैप्टर में क्या सीखा?
Okay. So okay, wait. This is the third time I'm going to be trying to make this video. I scripted it twice. I recorded it, and like every time I did it, I was just, coming from this place of like, I knew I was like, yeah, I'm better than you guys. Like I realized this, and like I tried to take steps to like prevent my addiction, and like I'm better because I know it. And like I remember I sat down a few days after I recorded that piece of audio. I sat down and I heard it, and I was like, wow, I sound like such a bad person, as if like I am morally
Like an
superior. Yeah, like maybe
Look
an
at
auntie.
Sharma's kid.
No, but not like look at Sharma's kid. Like look at me. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. I am right. You're wrong. You're addicted to your phone.
But that's why while talking, you probably sound like look at Sharma's kid.
Yeah, but I am Sharma's kid.
Are you? You're
No.
on social media?
Everybody's. Yeah, of course.
I have a Gmail. Does that count?
No.
Okay. So what counts as social media? Twitter, Instagram, YouTube?
Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I mean, YouTube.
YouTube, you just watch. I don't think there's a social life on YouTube.
But still, it still has all of those elements of like social media addiction, right?
Yeah, that's
Once
true.
you start watching YouTube, like you can't stop, and like you'll be there scrolling throughout like one video to the next, and like you don't know how 5 hours just went by.
That's scary, yeah. You don't realize. You go in a bubble.
Yeah.
But Instagram's like the peak of social media, I feel like.
Instagram and Twitter depends on whatever
Twitter's
you're
okay.
like, whatever works better for you as a
As
a
a
day-
human being.
as a drug.
That's a drug. Twitter's a drug.
It is like so many people, they're so addicted to Twitter. Like people, it's like it's apparently it's funny to shit post on Twitter or like Instagram. Like ha ha ha, I'm just gonna post random things. Why? Why? And then and everybody just encourages everyone. Why does everybody need to put every part of their life on social media? It's so weird. Like,
Pretty simple. Attention.
but just think about it now. When you actually go and meet all of these people, they're like bland. You said that. I remember we were talking about it. You said that.
Yeah, because I feel like after a point you feel like it's not affecting you, but you're like on it 7 hours a day, it has to affect you. So you just take whatever like you see, like, oh, let's cancel this one, this news came out, how to be politically correct. Unless you watch that 7 hours a day, of course it's going to become part of you.
But I think the one thing that's good in your case is that although you're addicted to YouTube, at least you don't have like Instagram or Twitter to go out and like rage and
I
like
don't know,
say
even
nonsense.
if I had it, I wouldn't do that. I don't see any point.
You never know though.
No, even I had Instagram in 10th. I'm not gonna lie, I was famous. It's 74 followers. You were like 4 of them. You had like 3 accounts that time.
Yeah, wait, I had my main account, then I had my
Yeah.
wait, I had a photography account, I
Yeah.
had my Finsta.
What's Finsta?
Why you swearing?
Ah, shit. What the shit was Finsta?
It's like that account where you like post whatever you want and like it's the close friends,
Oh, like a private account.
Yeah, like a private account.
People. Oh.
Yeah. I think that's what a Finsta is. I'm not very sure.
I thought that was
might be wrong.
Instagram. I thought that was Instagram. Because I don't accept random follow requests. That's stupid.
Oh my god. Okay, I thought everybody like doesn't accept people who they don't know.
Yeah, that's
That's not true.
that's so scary. I see people with 1,000 followers. I'm like, how do you know?
You know 1,000 people?
Not that like 1,000 people care. Like,
And the thing is, 1,000 people that do on a private account.
they have private. Oh yeah, not even public. Like they've manually accepted.
Manually
it.
accepted 1,000. Like,
And people like I had a couple of friends. I'm not going to say their names. I almost said their name. Okay. They took like fake followers. That's the thing. Like there are accounts on Instagram where you follow them, or you pay some money, you get fake followers. These guys have like 200 fake. I don't see the point of fake followers. Unless you want to be a personality and you want that to be a source of credibility.
no, but honestly, at this point, clout is like a form of currency now.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Like you can, if you have clout, people are gonna value you more. Like I never thought about views or subscribers or anything until like I started posting. And then I saw, okay, I'm getting this much. And then I started observing how much other people had. And I was like, wait, now I like genuinely look at videos and think like, oh, this is good because it has this many views. This is bad because this doesn't have views. Like, I hate it, but I think that way now. Just because I'm a part of that sort of cycle.
Yeah. It's a very dangerous mentality.
Very, very dangerous. Like,
You're
I know it's bad for me.
Constantly comparing. It's one thing to compare against yourself. That's good. Compete against yourself. But it's very hard to compete against yourself when there are billions of people competing.
Okay, no, I'll tell you. So, compete against yourself. So, YouTube does this thing. If you're uploading on YouTube like frequently, it will tell you how this video that you've just uploaded, your recent upload, how well it's doing compared to your past 10 uploads. And that too, it won't tell you like based on how many views it got in total, like hour by hour. Like, suppose I posted a video like right now, within an hour or two, I'll get stats for how many views this particular video that I just posted got, and how many views the past 10 videos got in this particular time period.
That's so toxic.
So I'm getting live stats of everything. And I remember I heard some YouTubers talking about this. They're like if you don't see your video come in like you're performing like the best or the second best, it feels bad. Because it feels like, oh my god, you've done something wrong. This leads so many people to like make the same kind of content just again and again because
that's what.
Because YouTube is your source of income now. Like,
your mom's calling.
Alright, fine, okay. Yeah, we're back now. We had a little bit of a disruption. But yeah, what are you doing?
What do you do?
That's to sync up the audio.
To what?
To the video.
Oh, wait, so... Oh.
Yeah. Because or else like it's gonna be off.
Okay, that makes sense.
See, so many like tiny things like everybody's doing to make everything perfect. Why are you doing that?
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Everything that I do for this, it's all motivated by like perfection and like providing the best to whoever is taking out the time to view my video, because it's a huge thing. Like, just think about it. I think it's a huge honor that someone's taking out time from their day to look at something I made.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a huge thing. And like, I'm pretty sure once YouTubers get like really big, they go like, oh yeah, 5 million views. Okay, that's nothing.
That dies down.
Yeah, like you don't think about it. It's such a... I know maybe it sounds too weird, but like it's such a huge thing that like so many people are coming and they're giving their time of the day to you. They're paying attention. Like, they're spending time over here instead of doing whatever they're supposed to do.
We learned this in eco. Diminishing returns. The more you get, the less satisfaction. That's literally what
it is.
So from 100 to 1000 subscribers, that's a big
jump.
Yeah. 1000 to 100,000, you feel like a god. 100,000 to 500,000, you feel like a god. And 500 to million, 2 million, 4 million, 8 million, that shit dies down. After 20, like...
No, like a lot of people get... like a lot of people have the goal 1 million, and after they get that, they go,
Yeah.
Or they just feel like, wait, what next? I've gotten 1 million subscribers, what next?
Apparently it's very common nowadays.
Yeah. I think 1,600 people got 1 million subscribers in 1 year, 2020.
Yeah. That's how it's just grown. YouTube's blasted. It's everywhere.
It is. Everybody watches it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, that's the good part. That everybody watches it, but there's intense competition. And once they put this monetizing thing, a lot of people got rich, but then there's this kids approach.
Huh?
Like, you have to make it suitable for kids.
Oh yeah.
Now everybody's.
But do you think
it's not good?
Do you think it's ironic that we're talking about internet cloud? None of us have it.
No, we're talking about other people. We're talking about the general idea. And we're applying logic to it. Hopefully.
Yeah, but
that makes sense.
I mean, like
No, because we can relate cloud to something else in our life. Like cake. First piece is awesome. Second piece is awesome. By the 16th piece, you're like,
I don't want
I
any
want
more
ice
cake.
cream. I want ice cream. Then you go to ice cream, but the 16th scoop, you're like, I need something else.
You might be full by that time, dude.
Yeah, that's what. And then you get fed up. But I don't. People like I've seen, you know, these Instagram models.
Yeah.
There was a model. Apparently, there was this Victoria's Secret model, and she photoshopped her pictures. And I'm like,
You're so beautiful.
I'm like, you preach
you're
this
probably
body
a goddess.
positivity thing, and then you Photoshop your shit.
Oh yeah, that's also there.
I'm like, what's that supposed to teach to everyone? Like, the most beautiful people are insecure about their look.
Everybody is insecure about their looks. Everybody. We're all just trying to accept ourselves and like try to feel better and stuff. But everybody's insecure.
That's true. You should
Everybody.
be insecure about something.
You can't help it though, can you?
It's natural. You should be. That's what.
You should be.
You should
Oh.
be insecure about something.
Why?
in
Why
your
should
life.
you be insecure?
That's what. It's natural. If you're not insecure about anything, that's bad. Because you're just ignoring everything. Nothing is perfect. That's true. Oh, I saw this video. It's like after shower thoughts. And it's like, if anything's impossible, doesn't that mean impossible is also possible?
There's that really quote, impossible also says, I am possible.
That's cringe, no? That's
Yeah,
stupid.
that's cringe.
Yeah, that's cringe. Oh my god. Oh yeah, so back to social media. We stray off topic too much,
I think that's how normal conversations go.
I guess. Yeah, this feels
Yeah.
weird. This feels just very
No, but it's fine. It's fine.
just sticking to one topic. I've never done that in my life. No, not with any conversation. It feels like an assignment now. I'm scared about what grade I'll get. Jesus. Are you planning to quit social media?
So I had an idea that like I'd stop, like I'd have at least 1 week one day every week
Okay.
that I just straight up won't use social media. Like I won't use anything. But then like now the biggest problem that I face right now is that I need to get in touch with like my classmate, or I need to ask someone something, or like I'll miss out on some information.
Yeah, you can't completely. I get it. Yeah. You can't
Now
completely negate social media.
now more than ever, because everything's online.
Everything's on. Yeah. You communicate through that.
Exactly. And so that's why like I saw my screen time. My screen time is bad. It's like
Oh
5 hours. My screen time is 5 hours, and that's just my phone. I don't know how much it's on my laptop.
God.
And like I look at it and I'm just like, oh my god, this is a lot. And then I think, wait, but I'm doing everything on this. Imagine if I like in school or like before like COVID hit, my screen time would be replaced by me actually having conversations with people and like talking, right?
Yeah. You can go
So,
down. Yeah.
but now that's not happening. So that's what my screen time represents. That's why I can still kind of justify my screen time to myself. I'm like, 5 hours, but
2 hours is fine. I feel like that's fine. 2-3 hours is fine.
5
Like,
hours is way too much.
just
5
on-
hours is way too much.
Just on your phone. 5 hours total throughout the day.
Throughout the day.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I think that's too much.
That's all your devices combined, I'm saying.
No, that's just my phone.
Yeah, that's
I
that's
don't
the
know.
scary part.
I don't know how much it's on my laptop because
The classes are online, dude.
classes are online.
Day before yesterday, I was watching.
Exams
my
are
lap-
online.
Yeah.
Everything's
I
online.
have an exam day after tomorrow.
Why are you here? You and me in general, like, we don't take pictures and like post it on social media. I have like a account, but I'm very like low key on it. I go there to like wish people on their birthday or like to promote something that like a friend made or something like that. I don't go there very often. And I'm thinking like
Like
I'll
a,
maybe delete that account because I want to completely focus on Vartalap. I don't care about that anymore.
like a business account.
Vartalap is a business account.
No, promote the other one.
I-
Like this promoting thing.
No, like see, suppose like I'm supporting my friends, so like
Okay, so it's just you only.
it's
no?
just it's just
Okay.
like so we don't take a lot of photos in general, photos, videos, or anything. Like if we're having a good time, we're having a good time. Like I don't
Yeah, I don't feel the
never-
pressure to take
yeah,
out my phone. Hey
or-
guys.
and sometimes I think that hey, like if I ever want to look back and like think about what happened, I would want something to like
Yeah,
see,
yeah, yeah.
right? So
because like everybody has these memories, and like I see people posting it on their, again, it's because of social media. I see people posting like, oh, last year this day.
No, see, that's what I think. For taking photos is fine, but the motivation behind it, because people want to make good memories through photos. They don't take photos to capture the memory, but they want to like fabricate the memory so that everybody has a good time, so that they can take a photo.
Yeah.
That's what I don't
Make
like.
it look like you have a good
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
so that
that's
people,
what-
other people think you're having a good time.
Yeah, that's what. If you're having a good time and you click a picture of me, that's fine. That's what my mom does. We're having dinner at a restaurant. She just pulls out, she just keeps it back, and like you'll realize how meaningful these are. I'm like,
She's
yeah,
right. She's
yeah, she
right.
is correct.
She's right.
But it's annoying when you're trying to eat. Like,
But do you think this is wrong then? Because
What?
I know we're still having a normal conversation. This is how we would talk.
yeah.
But it's all like, there's a camera over here, there's like a mic over here, I'm recording stuff. Do you think this is like us
I
trying to
just feel
sort
like
of...
someone's staring at me on the right, but that's fine because I feel like everybody's staring at me all the time. That's why I style my hair. There's no reason. Like I want to look presentable. You think it's part of my personality to do this? When did I start? Okay, this I like this haircut. I'll tell you that. Like the previous, that's what we care too much about what people think.
Yeah, and social media
I
is just
can't.
like,
Yeah, it just helps. Just
it just
pushes it.
amplified that.
But it's like I still think like about what people think about me. It doesn't help.
I don't care.
See, I don't care about opinions and shit. I don't care what they think of me as a person. I do care about like what they see. Because I feel like, oh, that dude's work.
Agreed. Agreed.
Because I look at
Agreed.
people and I judge. I don't judge like
Analyze
oh,
them.
Yeah.
Let's say analyze
Yeah.
them. That sounds
Yeah.
like a nice
No,
way
no,
to put it.
I definitely judge people.
Everybody judges people.
Yeah, that's fine. So I look, I'm like, oh, that's a cool shirt.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh, his pants weird. He's
Yeah.
probably a quirky guy. And there's no reason for me to do this, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes like the
No,
way
it's
people-
actually survival instinct.
What?
It's like, so as humans, like primitively we needed to like look at things and judge them because we need to determine if something's a threat or something's okay, and like if we can.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can blame yourself for doing that. That's just an innate like human
Yeah, that's
tendency.
what, so I just observe because I know how much I observe people, no?
And
And so why can't I assume other people observing me? So that just puts pressure like, oh, people are fucking looking. I can't do this. And then I have to like when I'm with my friends, that bubble just goes. I mean, that bubble comes. When you're with friends, you're comfortable, no?
You can say shit like
Yeah.
this. You can say like that you're judging others and others are judging you.
No,
and
it's not even that because I don't even think about judging others when my friends are around because I'm comfortable around my environment, right? That's what I was talking to my mom yesterday, and I told her like I'm most comfortable when I'm alone, not in like a depressing way, but
Yeah,
I can be
I get you.
myself
when you're alone.
when nobody's around, and I love that because I don't feel any pressure from anybody, and I can be more productive when I'm alone. Because even if I was alone like here, I would be scared shitless. I have like this girl's looking at me, this boy's looking at me. I want them to think I'm good. That's what.
But I don't know. It's becoming increasingly harder to be alone. I find it really hard to just be alone. Any second that I have to be alone, I just fill it up with like, oh, let me watch this YouTube video, or oh, let me listen to this song, or oh, no, seriously.
Yeah.
There used to be a time where I could make art. I could just sit down, make art, not care, maybe not listen to music, just make art. I need a podcast playing in the background, or like a song, or a video, or I watch movies while painting. That
How's that
sounds so
possible?
absurd, है ना?
Yeah.
How's that possible? But no, I do. Like I'll put like bad rom-coms, or like you know, old Hindi romance movies, like Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, or
Oh, Jesus.
those things. Like, you know, they're like, I've already watched them. They're good
I hate
movies,
how much
but
I like Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. I'm like, Karan Johar, I have to watch it now. Yeah, bastard. It's good. Yeah. But I feel like, yeah, that's what. It's like you have to fill a void.
exactly.
And because we're just so used to this. Like, you just, whenever we get bored, just go to your phone. And you get the bored part. I feel like we need to get bored.
Oh shit, my camera's stopped recording, pakka.
How's that possible?
The camera stopped recording us.
What happened?
Someone sent me a message. 45
Instagram.
likes. She just
Whoa.
went ahead and liked every single
Ooh.
photo. I don't know, this random person, and she like
Is she
you know
hot?
this is the reason why it feels no.
Okay.
She's being nice. This is the reason. Wait. Okay. Lost footage. Okay, I'll put something else over it. Sorry, I apologize. No, but like you know, when I get people, like when someone comments something nice, or when like someone DMs me and like appreciates what I'm doing, it feels really good. And then like, yeah, this is why I want to do it. This is why I want to continue doing it, because there's an audience. Because like,
You like
Even-
when people appreciate.
yeah, everybody likes it.
That makes sense.
Everybody likes it.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
It's when that becomes the sole purpose of your life that messes you up.
Sole purpose of your life.
No, that's what happens, you know, when people get depressed of the internet.
Ah,
Because
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
happens. Because you're like, I want this, I want. People get plastic surgery. I mean, that's fine. If you want to, that's your body. I don't see any problem with it. But like, sole purpose of like boosting your social media, you do shit to your body.
That's true.
Yeah, that's where it becomes like, it's more. I don't see any difference between that and heroin, other than the fact that you can
Both are addiction.
overdose from
Both
heroin.
are addictions.
Yeah,
I mean, we're all addicts anyways.
they're all addicts.
We're like,
I'm not an addict, so you don't label me.
I'm not an addict.
I'm not. An addict.
I'm perfectly fine.
I can't even check my screen time on this shitty phone.
No, I don't have an like a. I installed an app separately to check my screen time,
I don't want to do that.
and it like gives me updates how
It's
bad my like right now. Okay,
Let's look at some
So-
stats. Statistics.
wait, I'll show you.
Let's go.
I'll show you. Wait, like over here,
Your how?
your R.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Like see over here, it'll tell me how much time I've used. Okay, today, and then
22 hours?
no, 2 hours 22
Okay.
minutes. This is less for me in general. So it has like categories. If you use for more than 5.5 hours, you're addicted. If it's between 4.5 to 5.5, you're obsessed. 3.5 to 4.5, dependent. Habitual, achiever, champion. Like less than 1 hour, you're a champion or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's a
champion. That's okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Less than an hour is fine. But
Yeah.
that's because like you probably
That's like your
business
next
account.
level.
Yeah, that's like I need to email this, so I'll just open my. That's like very professional.
Oh, okay. So I deleted.